Hola! Hey, we're on a new adventure. Today we're going to Almeria. It's on the south coast of Spain. We decided to stop at a little restaurant on the way, and it's pretty unusual. The name of the restaurant is Bar Salida. It's the bar you go to on the exit to the town. It has some features we did not expect, and the food is incredibly good and inexpensive. Well, we've arrived. Now we're just waiting for someone to meet us. Our host apparently is unable to be here, so he has asked his parents to open up for us. Ordinarily, we don't have to wait when we rent an Airbnb. This time, it's a little bit different. We've been waiting for 10 minutes for the parents of the host.
Yeah, I think a couple times we have somebody be all four.
Walkway is busy this morning with runners and walkers, riders. So we moved our car to another street on the other side of the building, which is just as convenient. They left 2 bottles of water in the refrigerator, both unsealed. And I have much more confidence in a bottle that's been sealed. Ooh, there's a nice onshore breeze today. And we're going to head to the beach. Let's see. No, it's a novel by Maria Lopez. Fun fact, she's a Spanish writer, and she has written more novels than anyone ever. 4,000 novels. This is the smallest beach in Almeria. So we walked all the way to the end of the pedestrian walkway. One very amazing thing, I think, about this beach is they provide mobility vehicles for the handicapped. And there's a boardwalk that goes down to an area for people with disabilities. And there are chairs in the water and handrails that allow them to work their way out to the chairs and sit in the water and get back to shore. Now we're going to walk to the cathedral. Should be about an 8-minute walk, maybe, more or less. There are plenty of places to stop and get something for breakfast. This road is becoming very interesting. So far, so good. It's warm. Oh, bread. Leftover bread. The cathedral is supposed to be one of the most spectacular in Spain. We know there's a way in. I believe we found a place to plant ourselves for a few minutes. Now the question is which one? Every city with over 10,000 residents was required to include a street called Calle Bailen. Quite a contrast between a building that's totally abandoned and a historic site. We can recommend this restaurant, especially because of the air conditioning. But the food is very good, it's different. You don't get the same tapas, you don't get the same salad. There's a good vibe to it. At the end of our meal, they gave us a chupito, strawberry, lemon, and tequila. Now we're definitely in the thick of things. We're in the middle of the old part of town. We're at Plaza Juan Casaneo. It's quite remarkable. Imagine that being someone's private home at one time. And I'm sure it was. That is incredible. Absolutely beautiful. You want to make sure you walk down Avenida Federico Garcia Lorca. You can do all your shopping here. Yeah, the baskets are nice. Here is something that's in the tour books that you may not care about, but right outside the Cathedral de Cervantes is the Walk of the Stars. Some names you might recognize, others not. You have Ridley Scott, Dennis O'Dell. Here's one I recognize. You might recognize that name. Arnold, he'll be back. Kevin Reynolds, Terry Gilliam, Patrick Wayne. Goes all the way down there. And at the end of the row, we find, of all people, Bo Derek. And the list goes on. So be sure to get off the tour bus once in a while and check these things out. Go walking through the cities. Leave the playa. Go for a cool evening walk. It's especially nice down this boulevard. It's lined with trees and restaurants along the way. It's very nice. I'm going to take a wild guess and say some of the best architecture in the city might be right here, if you like that sort of thing. Imas Almeria. Imas Almeria. Almeria. I don't know. I would strongly recommend using the bus system here. It's very good. What you can do is just park your car down by the beach for free. There's a bus stop right there, and from there you can get to just about anywhere. Use your Google Maps app, and it'll show you exactly where to go. Tells you what time the bus arrives, what number bus to take. It's pretty easy. We're trying to find the market. Another part of town with a lot of apartments off to the left, single-family homes that have been here for quite a while, I think. More modern apartments on the right, probably from the 1980s or 90s, but kind of a curious combination of homes on the left. This has over the doorways their family insignia. Barrio, oh here we go, Barrio de la Caridad, 1892. That's older than I thought. So apparently in 1891 there was a major flood, and this property was made available to the people that lost their homes. So these are 140 years old. They're fairly unique, I think. Based on past experience, I'm going to say it's all used clothing and household items. The market takes place every Friday, as far as I know. One of the most interesting things here are the ruins of what was once probably an absolutely beautiful house. That is very unique. but no longer habitable. There's a nice cool breeze coming straight up this walkway. There's an art museum here and an absolutely beautiful example of a colonial architecture. This man here is very popular. It's the Iceman. We have a small Caesar salad smothered in dressing and an empanada. We may tapas our way through the city with an occasional drink to go with it. We may go on a tapas journey today. 2 beers, 2 tapas, 9:30? That can't be right. No, wait, that's right. Stop number 2. And it is full. We'll come in, but we may not be able to squeeze in here. There's absolutely no space. We could stand out here, but it's way. So the tapas idea was great, but they're so popular, you really can't sit in there comfortably. And we would really like to sit someplace comfortably, maybe inside with air conditioning. Did manage to find the restaurant. Suddenly. So find your way to Plaza Vieja and the town hall, the Ayuntamiento, and that's where you'll find the restaurant. So we're walking back to the bus and suddenly we come to this park that sounds like the jungle. The birds in here are just incredibly loud. Well, they are so old, maybe. The tile work and the plaster work on the top are just beautiful. Very classic. But the store, the original store, is no longer there. But we must carry on. Hey, we found parking. There's a big parking lot. Here is the way to travel. Right near where they have the market. Clothing down here. Worth a video? I'm not setting my sights too high. Some of these places have seen better days. We can definitely recommend this restaurant. Very generous tapas. Our first beer came with eggs and potato. And if we had ordered another beer, we would have probably gotten some chicharrones frita, and that would have been enough for lunch. I'm ready to go. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time with us as we discovered some new things, including Isleta del Moro and Cabo de Gata. Two good beaches. It was really, really fun. It's a really pleasant drive along the coast of the Mediterranean, and we're looking forward to doing it again. And maybe you'll come with us. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Hasta luego.